Hi guys, welcome to COVID Connect. So just to tell you a little bit more about COVID Connect, which if you haven't joined the channel, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. COVID Connect is an Instagram initiative that myself and my cousin Prashani started just over 2 months ago, before South Africa went onto lockdown. And we really wanted to tell you today a little bit more about our page if you haven't joined it yet, and why we started it and what it's all about, and hopefully it inspires you to come and join our community that we've created and become a part of our COVID Connect family. So 2 months ago we decided to start this initiative called COVID Connect, and I love the word connect. It was just resonated with us so much because we didn't want to be a COVID news site. We didn't want to give people stats. We didn't want to bring them any doom and gloom or share the latest bad story of somebody dying. We really wanted to create a platform which allowed people in lockdown to connect when they potentially felt really lonely or were going through extreme change because they all of a sudden had to be at home with their families 24/7, 7 days a week, and with their kids, and just learning to become different people in this new lockdown world. We wanted to create a platform that allowed people a place to, number one, connect, and number two, to allow us to give them content to navigate through this really difficult time. So that's really why we started COVID Connect. And for me personally, why I was really for founding this initiative was because suicide has been something, and human psychology, apart from suicide, has been something that is so personal to me, having experienced it from different people in my life that have just lost their lives to suicide, as well as lots of people just losing their path in life, and who could have been so successful. And there's no definition of success, but there is really a definition of somebody going down a wrong path. And I'm particularly very personal about that. It means a lot to me. And I, as a person who lives by myself, and thought I'm going to stay in this lockdown for 21 days, geez, I thought there must be hundreds, if not millions of people out there who are in the same position as me. And what were we going to do without any human contact for 21 days, only to discover that it was going to be much longer than 21 days as time unfolded, and as we are still in now in lockdown. And I really wanted to be able to create a platform where people could come onto our page who were alone, that felt that they had a sense of family, that they felt that they had a sense of community, and someone that they could connect to every single day that was familiar with them, and where they could voice their opinion, and where they could give express whatever they were feeling at that point in time. So that's really why we started the channel. And really how we've navigated the channel is not a single-minded way or approach that we're going to bring a certain type of content to our audience. We wanted to bring a variety of different topics and discussions to the forefront, because we wanted to speak to many different types of people in our audience going through different things. So we do everything from chats and having guest speakers on, like celebrities who we've had on, Maps Mapanyane, and he's been awesome, to entrepreneur of note David Shields, who's come on as our guest to speak about side hustle and about starting your own business, because that's been one of the thoughts that's been running through people's minds over this time is, I might not have my job, maybe I should start that side hustle. To having a resident psychologist who comes on every few weeks just to go through the deeper emotions that people are feeling and to help them deal and process those emotions. So we've done everything from bringing people who are qualified to talk about psychology to people who are really inspirational. And then there's just been the two of us who've just been absolutely crazy and have done everything from charity karaoke, family karaoke, 30 seconds, host your host. We've done like an absolute variety of games that I think our audience has had a blast watching us and making fun of us because I honestly can tell you, after many attempts at karaoke on COVID Connect, we really aren't good singers. So we know that we definitely brought some laughter to our audience in that perspective. But yeah, it's been such a great initiative. It's meant so much to me personally. I've learned so much from our audience members around the world. We've got people joining us and tuning in every day from Canada, from UAE, from New York, from the UK. And we've really managed to bring the world together in a short space of time. And it's been beautiful. It's been beautiful to watch how people can so easily just gel with each other. You know, humans, I think we underestimate ourselves sometimes, but we've done such an amazing job on COVID Connect, and that's you, the audience, not us, in terms of just being so open to connect with other people, be it from a different country or a different religion. You know, you guys have managed to bring the world together, which is absolutely beautiful. We've had some other highlights. One of my favorite highlights is we've gotten people some professional help that needed professional help when it comes to psychology, and they've gotten that help. They are busy with their sessions right now, and we've given them recommended some psychologists that we think could be helpful towards them. So we know bit by bit we've kind of kept chipping away and helping people one by one. We've connected people who are starting out in their careers as radio hosts to people who are already massively successful radio hosts or news reporters, and we've managed to connect those people who wanted to grow somebody else that they met on our platform. And that for me has just been so special, that we've managed to help so many people just continue on a path they had started, or get the kick to start something they've been thinking about. It's been truly special to watch that. And I think my last highlight has been the reunion that we've created, this online reunion. So most people wait for their 10-year school reunion before they meet all the people that they knew 10 years ago, or that they may have crossed paths with at some point in their life. But COVID Connect has really allowed us to create this beautiful virtual reunion where people that I haven't spoken to in 11 years, I've finally gotten to connect with again. I've gotten to know them, see them in a different light. And that's been so good for me as a person, because I may have had a wrong impression about people before, and just getting to know people during this time has really taught me so much about the people that have surrounded me or that I grew up with, who I now have so much respect for. So if you haven't come onto our channel, I really encourage you, if you feel that you haven't been able to make an impact over this COVID-19 time, COVID Connect is the perfect place for you to come online and to express yourself, give your opinions, give your views, share your learnings, because you could help one person, you could help 100 people, you could help 1 million people just through one phrase on our live chat or one comment on our post, you know, that somebody around the world just needed to hear at that point in time. So if you're feeling a little bit disconnected from not being able to help at the front line, you really can give back. And we want to give you that opportunity in our COVID Connect platform to come on and just share what you're going through. Sharing sometimes is enough to get the next person through. So I hope I brought and shed some light on what COVID Connect is, and I hope to see you guys soon on our channel. We'll be live again on Sunday between 4 and 6. And I hope to see all of you, and I hope to learn a lot from all of you who will be joining us. So thank you so much for having me and listening to me.